So the Arizona Animal Welfare League is waiving adoption fees for pets.
Thanks, Kelly.
5 months and older, right?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have Katie here with the league talking about some of the pets that are up for adoption right now. So this is really kind of a critical time for you guys. I mean, it's hot out there. Are less people adopting? Like what's happening?
Yeah, we have a dramatic increase in our intake. So a lot of animals are coming into us during the summer, but people leave during the summer and they don't think about adopting an animal quite in the summer. But we encourage people to consider adoption right now. If you're at home, consider adopting an animal because that only makes space for more animals who need us.
And then you also have a lot of pets that are in foster care, right?
Yes, lots of them. About 200 who are in foster care right now, and then more that are available. We have around 200 available. Some of them in foster are too little. They're waiting to get big and come up for adoption, but lots of cats and dogs available for adoption needing homes so that we can save more.
200?
Yeah.
That is a lot.
Lots of options, yeah, and every day there's more.
So walk us through then, if somebody's looking for a pet, they're like, you know what, I do want to adopt. What is the first thing that you tell people when they come in?
Yeah, mostly consider your lifestyle. Are you more active? Are you more sedentary, and like really assessing your lifestyle and then coming in and speaking with one of our adoption counselors? They're trained to assess your lifestyle and then match you up with an animal who might be best for you. So considering that, considering your lifestyle, activity level. Do you have children? Do you travel often? Like those are things that we want to know about so we can match you up with a couple that would be conducive to that lifestyle.
I mean, they are, this is some of the pets right here that are up for adoption. I mean, look at those faces.
Look at those faces. They're so cute.
They are so cute. So where, do people turn the animals in? Are they strays? Like where do some of these pets come from?
Yeah, most of our dogs come from our rural rescue program. So we go out to rural shelters and bring them back to give them the medical behavioral care and then introduce them to a city of 4 million rather than a couple hundred or 1,000, right? The rest of them come from the public. So a lot of people needing to unfortunately surrender. It's a heartbreaking decision and there's people crying in our lobby every day, but they know that they can come here and we can give them the care and rehome them, which is then where we call on the public to consider adoption so that we can continue to do that for animals who need us.
Yeah, I grew up with a pup, and I mean, just they become such an integral part of your family. Yeah. A dog, a cat. But I was talking with one of my coworkers because her kids want a dog. They ask every day, I want a dog, I want a dog. It is a lot of responsibility, though, as well, and you have to take that into consideration when you are adopting. Yes,
yes. How's the activity level of the dog? Who's going to walk them? Who's going to feed them? It is a good chance for, if you do have children, to teach them about that responsibility. But yeah, acknowledging that this is a living creature and they'll need some care and training, right? And training on the human side is something that you can walk into, too, just having that like right expectation of a dog or a cat.
You will have a friend for life, though.
You will have an absolute friend for life. They, especially the ones coming from a shelter, they know and they're grateful, and you can tell. So that's token right there, getting some love, and some of our kitties who are available. But they're very grateful. They'll be grateful for you for the rest of their life.
And we were saying before, this isn't just dogs who are up for adoption. You
You're right.
Have cats.
Yep, cats and dogs, 5 months and older at both of our at both of our locations, both the main shelter in Phoenix and the Chandler Adoption Center in the Chandler Mall.
Okay, so the adoption fee is waived. So what does that mean if I'm coming in, I'm like, you know what, I am going to get a dog. What do I need to come in with?
Yeah, so come in with your ID, come in with a sense of like, hey, I'm going to share my lifestyle and understand I want to get counseled here, and maybe take some time in your day because you might be able to meet some dogs, a couple of them. So take some time, but bring your ID, bring kind of like the ideal of what you're looking for, and be open to trying some other options and being introduced to some animals.
And so that is kind of one of the things. You come in there, you sit with the dog, you kind of just test it out, otherwise.
So you'll come in, you'll check in, and then we show you to the kennels or the cattery, right? And then the adopters have the freedom to go and walk and explore, come back, find an adoption counselor, and we can either bring a dog to you and do a meet and greet in a yard, or bring a cat out to you and interact that way. So it's a good option to meet an animal before you choose.
Let's take that graphic one more time. We just showed everything that you need to know right there. It's actually on the website before we did this segment right here. You got, I mean, it's just a list, just pictures and pictures of all the animals.
Yes, go on our website. You can see all of them.
That is a perfect place to start right there. Again, those fees are waived through June 28th, which I believe is Sunday, right?
Yes.
Sunday. So you got a little bit of time to go down there and check things out. So thanks so much for being here.
Yeah, thank you for allowing us to share it.
All right.